Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. If you're a coin collector or just fascinated by the incredible world of rare US coins, you're in for a real treat today. We're diving into the top 10 most valuable and rare US pennies and Washington $quarter coins that could be worth big money, some even worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Trust me, you'll want to keep watching to see if you have any of these in your coin collection or, better yet, in your pocket right now. Subscribe and hit the bell for more rare coin videos. Let's kick things off with the most valuable US pennies. These little coins might look ordinary at first glance, but they can be worth a small fortune if you know what to look for. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most intriguing coins in the world of numismatics, the 1981 no-mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. A coin that may look like a simple, everyday penny to the untrained eye, but has a hidden value that could leave you in awe. If you're a coin collector or just someone fascinated by rare finds, you're going to want to stick around for this one. Let's get started by discussing the basics of this coin and its historical significance. The basics of the 1981 no-mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. Now, the 1981 Lincoln penny is a familiar coin for most of us. It's part of the long-running Lincoln Memorial series, which first started circulating in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The coin typically features the iconic portrait of Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. But here's where it gets interesting. The 1981 no-mint Mark penny is a rarity. Normally, U.S. coins have mint marks located on the obverse side to indicate where they were produced. For example, D indicates Denver and S stands for San Francisco. But for this particular penny, something was amiss. It has no mint mark. You might wonder, how does a missing mint mark create such a stir in the numismatic world? Why the 1981 no-mint Mark penny is so special? The story behind the 1981 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny lies in the production process of that year. In 1981, there was a shortage of 1-cent coins in circulation. The U.S. Mint was in high demand to produce these coins, and the Philadelphia Mint was working overtime to strike as many as possible. However, something went wrong. Due to a production error, some of the coins struck at the Philadelphia Mint that year accidentally didn't have the mint mark placed on them. While these errors are rare, they are certainly not unheard of, and collectors consider them incredibly valuable because they are not supposed to exist. How rare is the 1981 no-mint Mark penny? The rarity of this coin can't be overstated. Out of the millions of pennies minted that year, only a small handful were made without the mint mark. Coin collectors and numismatists have found that this error has created an incredibly scarce and highly sought-after penny. The demand for these pennies is high, and for good reason. The 1981 no-mint Mark penny is one of those rare coins that brings joy to collectors and can send someone on the hunt for their own valuable coin hidden in their pocket change. Whether you're a novice or an expert, finding a 1981 no-mint Mark penny could be the lucky break you've been waiting for in your coin collection journey. The value of the 1981 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny. Now, let's talk money, because that's what really gets people excited. While most 1981 pennies are only worth 1 cent, the no-mint mark version has an entirely different value. As of today, the 1981 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny can fetch a jaw-dropping $95,761 in the market. Yes, you heard that right, nearly $100,000. This significant value comes from its rarity and the fact that it's a mistake coin. There's just something about an error coin that collectors can't resist. As a result, these pennies are bought and sold for hefty sums at auctions and through private sales. Even in mint condition, the 1981 no-mint Mark penny can still fetch thousands of dollars, making it one of the most sought-after error coins in the world today. Of course, the exact value of your coin can fluctuate based on its condition, and several factors affect its worth. If your 1981 no-mint Mark penny is well preserved and has little to no wear and tear, you could be looking at a coin worth tens of thousands of dollars. Where can you find one? You may be wondering, how can you find a 1981 no-mint Mark penny? While it's unlikely you'll find one just lying around, there are ways to increase your chances. One way is to check through your own spare change. Keep an eye out for any unusual pennies that don't have a mint mark. Another option is to visit coin shops or numismatic conventions, where dealers may be selling or trading rare error coins like this. Auctions, both online and in person, are also a great place to find these pennies. The internet is full of rare coin dealers and collectors, so if you're looking to buy or sell, there are plenty of platforms to explore. How to tell if you have a valuable 1981 no-mint mark penny. If you've found a 1981 penny and are wondering if it's worth anything, there are a few things to check. First, look for the absence of a mint mark on the obverse of the coin, right below the date. If it's a regular 1981 penny, you should see a D or an S mint mark. But if there's nothing there, you could be holding a highly valuable piece of history. Next, make sure to evaluate the condition of your coin. The grading system for coins ranges from poor to mint state. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. Pennies in mint condition, especially those with minimal wear, are the ones that fetch the highest prices at auctions. The history of the Lincoln 1-cent coin. Before we wrap up, let's take a brief look at the history of the Lincoln 1-cent coin, to give context to just how special this 1981 penny is. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909, designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner. The initial design featured a portrait of Abraham Lincoln, which was the first time an American president was featured on a coin. This series quickly became one of the most recognizable coins in U.S. currency history. Throughout the years, the design of the Lincoln penny has evolved. In 1959, the reverse of the penny was changed to feature the Lincoln Memorial, which remained in place until 2009. The 1981 no-mint mark penny falls within this long-standing tradition of the Lincoln cent, which has stood the test of time and continues to be a favorite among collectors. In conclusion, the 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is a highly valuable era coin with an impressive market value of $95,761. If you're a coin collector, finding one of these pennies could be the discovery of a lifetime. Whether you're looking to add it to your own collection or sell it for a hefty profit, the rarity and history behind this penny make it a coveted piece for anyone passionate about coins. Thanks for watching today's video. If you enjoyed learning about the 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on rare and valuable coins. If you have any questions or have come across a rare coin yourself, leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear about it. Until next time, keep collecting, and who knows, maybe you'll find a gem in your pocket change. Welcome back to the channel, where we uncover hidden treasures in your pocket change. Today, we're diving deep into the 1803 to 2002 D-mint mark Ohio Washington $quarter coin, a rare and valuable piece that has caught the attention of collectors worldwide. Believe it or not, this particular quarter has sold for an astonishing $20,999 in top condition. Could you have one of these hidden in your collection? Stick around as we explore its history, design, errors, and why it's worth so much today. History of the Ohio State Quarter. The Ohio State Quarter was released in 2002 as part of the U.S. Mint's 50 State Quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008. Each state was given the opportunity to design a unique reverse for the quarter to showcase its history, culture, and achievements. Ohio's quarter was the 17th coin released in the series, honoring its admission to the Union in 1803. The design pays tribute to Ohio's significant role in aviation and space exploration. This is because Ohio has been home to some of the most legendary astronauts, including Neil Armstrong, the first person to walk on the moon, and John Glenn, the first American to orbit Earth. The coin was minted in Philadelphia, P mint mark, Denver, D mint mark, and San Francisco, S mint mark for proof coins, but today, we're focusing on the D mint mark version, which was struck at the Denver Mint. Design and features. The obverse, or front side, of the coin features the classic Washington quarter design, with a portrait of George Washington facing left. This design was originally created by John Flanagan in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington. Above his head is the word Liberty, and to the left, the national motto In God We Trust. Below Washington's portrait is the year 2002, along with the D mint mark, indicating it was struck in Denver. The reverse, or back side, is what makes this coin truly unique. Designed by Donna Weaver, it features an outline of the state of Ohio, with a small star marking its location on the U.S. map. In the center, there are two major symbols of aviation history: a vintage 1903 Wright Flyer, representing the historic first flight by the Wright brothers in Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. While their first flight happened in North Carolina, the Wright brothers were from Dayton, Ohio, and developed much of their early aviation work there. An astronaut in a space suit, symbolizing Ohio's contribution to space exploration. Above these images, the text reads, "Birthplace of Aviation Pioneers. Paying tribute to the state's deep connection with flight and space travel. Why is this quarter worth $29.99? Now, you might be wondering, what makes this quarter so valuable? After all, millions of Ohio quarters were minted in 2002, so how could one sell for such a high price? Here are the main factors that determine the value of this rare coin. Point 1. Mint state condition. Grading matters. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, flawless coin. The most valuable Ohio quarters are those in mint state, MS, condition, meaning they have never been circulated and show no signs of wear. A 2002 D Ohio quarter graded MS 68 or higher is extremely rare, which is why collectors are willing to pay big money for 1.2. Rare errors and varieties. Some 2002 D Ohio quarters have valuable mint errors that increase their worth. The most notable ones include double die obverse, DDO. This occurs when the coin's design is accidentally struck twice, causing slight doubling in details like the lettering or Washington's face. Double die reverse, DDR, similar to the obverse doubling, but on the reverse side, affecting the state outline, airplane, or astronaut figure. Off-center strike. A misalignment during minting that results in part of the design missing or shifted. Clipped planchet. A minting mistake where part of the coin's metal was accidentally cut off before striking. Missing letters or weak strike. Some coins show missing letters in Liberty or I in God We Trust, making them highly collectible. Point 3. Low population in high grades. Even though millions of these coins were minted, only a small number have been preserved in perfect condition. Most coins get scratched, worn, or damaged in circulation, making high-grade examples extremely rare. The highest recorded auction price for a 2002 D Ohio quarter was $20,999, due to its near-perfect condition and desirable error. How to identify a valuable Ohio quarter? If you think you might have one of these valuable quarters, here's how to check. Look for the D mint mark. Only the Denver minted version is worth this high amount. The mint mark is located on the front of the coin, just below the year 2002. Check the coin's condition. The less wear and scratches it has, the more valuable it might be. Coins with sharp details and a shiny, almost mirror-like surface are more desirable. Examine for errors. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to check for doubling, misprints, or missing elements. Get it professionally graded. If you believe your quarter is in exceptional condition, consider sending it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade can increase its value dramatically. Current market value of the 2002 D Ohio quarter. While the highest recorded sale of this coin was $20,999, most regular circulated quarters from this series are worth face value, 25 cents. However, if you find one in mint state, MS 67 or higher, or with a rare error, you could be looking at a value anywhere from $500 to $5,000, depending on the specific coin. Where to sell your Ohio quarter? If you think you have a rare Ohio quarter, here's where you can sell it: eBay. Many collectors browse auctions here looking for rare quarters. Coin shows and conventions. A great place to meet collectors and dealers who might pay top dollar. Online coin dealers, websites like Heritage Auctions, Stax Bowers, and great collections specialize in rare coins. Local coin shops. Some local dealers may offer cash for valuable finds. The 1803 to 2002 D Mint Mark Ohio Washington quarter dollar is a fascinating piece of history and a potential hidden treasure. While most of these quarters are only worth 25 cents, rare examples in high grades or with errors have sold for thousands of dollars, with the highest known sale reaching $29.99. So, next time you come across an Ohio quarter, take a closer look. You might just be holding on to a fortune without even realizing it. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on rare coin discoveries. Thanks for watching, and happy treasure hunting! Hello, coin enthusiasts, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a very special coin, the 1973 No Mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. This coin is an incredible rarity that has caught the attention of collectors and numismatists all over the world. In this video, we'll talk about its history, how it became so valuable, and why it's currently worth a significant amount of money. So, grab your magnifying glasses and let's get started. First off, let's take a moment to talk about the Lincoln penny in general. The Lincoln penny, which was first issued in 1909, is one of the most iconic and widely collected coins in the United States. It features a portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner. The reverse of the coin originally featured an image of the wheat stalks, which remained in use until 1958, when the design was replaced with the Lincoln Memorial. Now, the 1973 Lincoln penny is part of the series that was produced following the introduction of the Lincoln Memorial reverse design. But what makes the 1973 penny so special? It's the fact that it was produced without a mint mark. The mint mark, which typically indicates where a coin was minted, like the D for Denver or S for San Francisco, is missing on the 1973 penny, which is a very rare occurrence. The U.S. Mint occasionally produces coins without mint marks, but this was not something that was done frequently, especially in the early 70s. Why did this happen? Well, it appears that the absence of the mint mark on the 1973 penny was an oversight. At the time, the Philadelphia Mint was producing these pennies, but for some reason, they did not include the expected P mint mark, which would have indicated its origin. This mistake is what has turned this particular coin into a sought-after rarity. But how did this coin go from being an overlooked error to becoming one of the most valuable pennies in the market today? The key factor here is rarity. Coins that are produced in limited numbers or have printing errors tend to skyrocket in value over time, and the 1973 no mint mark penny is a prime example of this. As time has passed, collectors have realized just how rare this coin is, and its value has steadily increased. In terms of its current market value, the 1973 no mint mark Lincoln penny is now worth an astonishing $45,761. Yes, you heard that right. Nearly $46,000 for a coin that was once just another everyday penny circulating in your pocket. How did it get to this point? It's all about demand and scarcity. As more collectors become aware of this coin's rarity, its price continues to climb. To give you some perspective, the 1973 penny, in its normal, non-error form, is worth just 1 cent. But when you factor in the missing mint mark, collectors who are seeking unique and rare pieces are willing to pay a premium to own one. The 1973 no mint mark penny is a prime example of how something that was once overlooked or considered a mistake can turn into a valuable treasure. But how can you tell if you have one of these rare coins? Well, the key thing to look for is the absence of the mint mark on the reverse side of the penny. Typically, you would expect to see a small D or S near the bottom of the coin, depending on where it was minted. However, on the 1973 no mint mark penny, that mint mark is completely absent. It's important to note that there are other types of Lincoln pennies, such as the 1973 penny with a D mint mark, which are not as valuable as the no mint mark variety. So, if you come across a 1973 penny in your collection, or if you happen to find one in your pocket change, it's worth taking a closer look. A simple visual inspection can help you determine whether you're holding on to a rare piece of history. If you do find one, it's important to have it professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service to determine its condition and market value. Now, you might be wondering, what makes this coin so valuable aside from the mint mark error? Well, it's not just the rarity of the missing mint mark, but also the fact that it has held its value over time. Coins like this one tend to be valuable for their scarcity, and as long as collectors continue to hunt for rare and unique pieces, the value of the 1973 no mint mark penny is likely to stay high. In fact, coins like this often appreciate in value, meaning that in the future, you could see an even higher price tag for this penny. As we wrap up, it's clear that the 1973 no mint mark Lincoln penny is a fascinating coin with an interesting backstory. From its accidental omission of the mint mark to its current market value of $45,761, this penny has come a long way. If you're a collector or just someone who loves learning about rare coins, this is definitely one to keep an eye on. Who knows, maybe you've got one of these rare pennies hiding in your coin jar right now. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about other rare and valuable coins, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell icon so you never miss out on any future videos. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting! Welcome back, coin enthusiasts! If you've been hunting for rare and valuable coins, then today's video is going to be a treat. We're diving into one of the most fascinating coins that have seen an impressive surge in value over the years, the 1980p mint mark Washington quarter dollar coin. So, why is this coin worth so much money? We'll take a deep dive into its history, minting process, and most importantly, how it came to be one of the most sought-after quarters in the market today. With a current market value of $39,761, the 1980p mint mark Washington quarter dollar coin is certainly not your average pocket change. The history behind the Washington quarter. Before we get into the specifics of the 1980p mint mark quarter, let's take a step back and talk a bit about the history of the Washington quarter. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to celebrate George Washington's 200th birthday. Its original design was by John Flanagan, featuring the profile of Washington on the obverse side, with an eagle on the reverse. Fast forward to 1965, and the U.S. Mint began using a more durable alloy, with a copper-nickel composition, replacing the silver that was previously used in quarters. This new design was meant to reduce the costs of producing quarters, especially as silver prices were soaring. Now, fast forward to 1980, the year we're focusing on in today's video. The coin in question, the 1980p mint mark Washington quarter, was minted at the Philadelphia Mint. It's one of the iconic coins of the late 20th century, but what makes it stand out compared to others? The 1980p mint mark Washington quarter key features. The 1980p Washington quarter features the same classic design of George Washington's profile on the obverse. However, what sets this specific year apart is a combination of factors that influence its rarity and value today. First, it's important to note that the Philadelphia Mint produces a significant number of coins each year, but certain years, like 1980, saw relatively lower production rates for certain coin types due to a variety of economic factors. This scarcity, combined with collectors' interest, adds a layer of intrigue to the coin, driving up its value. Secondly, there are rare examples of the 1980p quarter that exhibit unique flaws and characteristics, like doubling on the lettering, unique toning, and other errors, that further increase its appeal to coin collectors and investors. Why is the 1980p quarter worth so much? Now, you may be wondering. Why does a 1980p Washington quarter have a market value of $39,761? The simple answer lies in rarity and demand. Unlike many coins that you can still find in circulation today, the 1980p Washington quarter stands out for being relatively rare in mint condition. Most of the 1980p quarters were minted for circulation, and over time, many of them have been worn down through years of use. Coins that have been kept in pristine condition, especially those that are graded high by organizations like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, are the ones that fetch astronomical prices. Coins that are in mint state, showing little to no wear, are considered to be in gem condition. These coins are much harder to find, and as a result, they command top dollar prices in the market. The 1980p quarter has become one of those rare finds, with collectors and investors bidding high to get their hands on it. Plus, its limited mintage adds to the allure and value. Another factor contributing to the value of this coin is its potential for error varieties. Error coins are some of the most coveted by collectors. Whether it's a misstrike or a minting flaw, these irregularities make a coin even more desirable. Some 1980p quarters have been discovered with double die errors or other unique features that make them truly stand out. Current market value and collectors' interest. As of today, the 1980p mint mark Washington quarter dollar coin has a market value of $39,761, an incredible amount for a coin from the 1980s. If you happen to come across a coin like this, you might want to get it professionally graded to confirm its value. However, don't expect to find many like this in circulation. Most of the valuable specimens have been carefully stored by collectors who know the potential of this coin. The current market value can fluctuate, depending on factors like the condition of the coin, any potential error features, and overall demand in the numismatic market. But the fact remains that this particular coin has become a valuable piece of history and is in high demand among collectors. For those looking to sell, the 1980p Washington quarter can command a price well above the typical value for a standard quarter. With its solid value, it is now a hot commodity for coin dealers, investors, and serious collectors. If you own one of these coins, you might just be sitting on a hidden treasure that could potentially bring in thousands of dollars. The 1980p Washington quarter is more than just a coin. In conclusion, The 1980p mint mark Washington $quarter coin is more than just a quarter, it's a piece of American history with remarkable value. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or a casual enthusiast, this coin is definitely one to keep an eye out for. The combination of rarity, unique era varieties, and high demand have propelled the 1980p Washington quarter to a value of $39,761. If you happen to find one, or if you're lucky enough to already own one, be sure to get it professionally graded, as it could be worth more than you ever imagined. Thank you for joining me in today's video. If you found this information valuable, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more coin-related content. And if you have a 1980p Washington quarter, let us know in the comments below. Has it been in your collection for a while? Or did you just recently discover its worth? I'd love to hear your stories. Until next time, happy coin hunting! Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into an extremely rare and valuable coin that has a fascinating history. The 1812 to 2002p mint mark Louisiana Washington $quarter coin. This coin is not only a stunning piece of U.S. history, but it also holds some serious value on the market today. If you're a collector or just curious about rare coins, stick around because this one is definitely worth knowing about. Coin introduction: the 1812 to 2002p mint mark Louisiana Washington $quarter coin is part of the 50 state quarters program. This program was initiated by the U.S. Mint in 1999, where each state received a commemorative quarter celebrating its unique history. Louisiana, the 18th state to join the Union, was honored in 2002 with a beautiful design showcasing the state's rich history and culture. But here's the catch. Though this coin may seem like just another state quarter, it's one of the rarest and most valuable coins out there. So, what makes the 1812 to 2002p mint mark Louisiana Washington $quarter coin so special? Let's break it down. Design and features: the reverse side of this coin features the iconic image of George Washington, the first President of the United States. It was designed by John Flanagan, and it remains a familiar sight on many U.S. quarters. However, the design on the Louisiana quarter has some unique elements that set it apart. The coin features a depiction of the Louisiana Purchase, with the state's historic boundaries highlighted. It also showcases an image of a pelican in flight, which is the state bird of Louisiana. This makes the Louisiana quarter a beautiful and symbolic representation of the state's history, all the while maintaining the traditional features of the Washington quarter design. Historical significance: the Louisiana quarter holds significance beyond just being part of a commemorative series. The year 1812 was monumental for the state, marking the year it officially became part of the United States through the Louisiana Purchase. This acquisition, which doubled the size of the United States, was a defining moment in American history. The coin pays tribute to this event, which is why collectors and history buffs alike seek it out. Value history: when the 1812 to 2002p mint mark Louisiana Washington $quarter coin was first released in 2002, it was priced at face value, just like any other coin in the 50 state quarters program. However, as the years passed, this coin began to rise in value, especially due to its rarity and demand in the collector's market. At first, it may have been overlooked by some collectors, but once enthusiasts began to realize how unique this particular quarter was, its value started climbing. While the majority of state quarters from the series are still valued close to their face value or in the range of a few dollars for coins in mint condition, the Louisiana quarter stands out for a number of reasons. The P mint mark, in particular, makes it more valuable. Coins minted in Philadelphia tend to be rarer than those from other mints, and this has a direct impact on its market value. Current market value: today, the 1812 to 2002p mint mark Louisiana Washington $quarter coin is worth a lot more than just a quarter. In fact, it's valued at an impressive $76,453 in today's market. That's right, a quarter that was once worth just 25 cents now commands a staggering price. This price may seem unbelievable, but when you understand the rarity and demand for this coin, it starts to make sense. The value of this quarter has increased significantly over the years, and there are a few key factors driving this. First, the coin's rarity is a huge contributor. While there were millions of quarters minted for the 50 state quarters program, the Louisiana quarter in particular has become quite scarce in pristine condition, making it a highly sought-after piece for collectors. Additionally, coins with the P Mint mark have always been in high demand due to their limited supply and the fact that fewer of them are available compared to coins from other mints. Combine that with the historical importance of the Louisiana Purchase and the state's unique design, and you've got a recipe for a coin that is truly a treasure. Why this coin is worth so much? So why is the 1812 to 2002 P Mint mark Louisiana Washington $quarter coin worth so much? Well, the key factors that contribute to its high value include its rarity, condition, and historical significance. In the world of coin collecting, a coin's value is often tied to how many of them are still in circulation and how well preserved they are. Coins that were minted in limited quantities or that were released in specific years often rise in value as time goes on. The Louisiana quarter is also one of the few coins in the 50-state quarters program that has become a collector's favorite. The intricate design, along with the importance of the Louisiana Purchase, makes it a prime target for investors and collectors who want to add a historically significant piece to their collections. If you've got one of these in mint condition or in uncirculated condition, you could have a small fortune on your hands. How to tell if your coin is worth $76,453? If you're wondering whether you have an 1812 to 2002 P Mint mark Louisiana Washington $quarter coin that's worth $76,453, the first step is to check the condition of the coin. Coins in mint or uncirculated condition, meaning they show no signs of wear and tear, will be worth the most. These coins have a shiny, almost flawless appearance and should have clear details, especially in the state bird and the design of the Louisiana Purchase. Next, look for the P Mint mark. It's located on the reverse side of the coin, just beneath the eagle's talons. If you can't find the mint mark, it's likely not a P minted coin, and that could significantly impact its value. Finally, make sure to check for any special varieties or errors in your coin. Sometimes, small mistakes during the minting process can make a coin even more valuable. If you suspect you have a rare variety, it's a good idea to get your coin professionally graded and appraised. The 1812 to 2002 P Mint mark Louisiana Washington $quarter coin is more than just a piece of currency. It's a treasure with a deep historical connection to one of the most important events in American history. Its value has steadily increased over the years, and today it's worth an incredible $76,453. If you happen to have one of these in your collection, you might just have a small fortune on your hands. So, keep your eyes peeled, check your coin jars, and if you think you've got a rare coin, get it professionally appraised. You never know, you might just have a hidden gem worth thousands of dollars. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more awesome content about rare coins and their incredible values. See you in the next video. Welcome to today's video, where we'll be diving into the fascinating world of the 1817 to 2002 P Mint mark Mississippi Washington $quarter coin. This coin is not only a stunning piece of American history, but it also holds a remarkable value, with a current market price of $34,651. So, let's explore its background, historical significance, and why it's worth so much in today's market. To start, the Mississippi Washington $quarter coin was minted to commemorate Mississippi's statehood in 1817. The coin, which is part of the 50-state quarters program, was released in 2002 and features the iconic Washington quarter design. Each coin in this program was designed to honor a specific state, and the Mississippi quarter showcases a beautiful and unique design. The front of the coin, which is often referred to as the obverse, features a portrait of George Washington, the first President of the United States. This design has been used on the quarter since 1932 and remains one of the most recognizable symbols of American coinage. The reverse of the Mississippi quarter, however, is where the true artistry and significance of the coin lie. The reverse features a depiction of a magnolia tree, which is the state flower of Mississippi, and a banner with the word Mississippi boldly written across it. The coin also features a small inscription at the bottom that reads, "Gateway to the Mississippi River." This is a nod to the state's historical connection to the river, which has been a vital part of Mississippi's economy, culture, and identity for centuries. Now, let's talk about the value of this particular coin. When it was first released, the Mississippi quarter was valued just like any regular quarter. However, over time, certain versions of the coin, particularly those in pristine condition or with unique characteristics, have become highly sought after by collectors. One factor that significantly impacts the value of the Mississippi Washington $quarter coin is the P Mint mark, which indicates that it was minted at the Philadelphia Mint. While quarters from other mints, such as Denver or San Francisco, are common, the Philadelphia mint mark on this coin gives it a distinct collector's appeal. For numismatists, the P mint mark represents the history and tradition of one of the oldest and most reputable mints in the country. Another reason for the high value of this coin is its rarity. Although the coin was minted in large quantities, only a limited number of these particular Mississippi quarters have been well preserved over the years. Coins that are in mint condition or have unique errors, such as misprints or misalignments, are particularly valuable in the marketplace. One of the key features that makes this coin valuable is its circulation strike. Circulation strikes are the coins that were released for everyday use, and they often show signs of wear and tear. The Mississippi quarter, however, remains relatively rare in high grades, especially for a coin that circulated in such large quantities. Coins in excellent condition, with minimal wear on the surfaces, are extremely valuable to collectors, as they preserve the detailed designs and historical integrity of the coin. Additionally, collectors tend to place significant value on coins with low mintage numbers or errors. For example, if the coin features an error on the design, like a doubled die or an off-center strike, it can make the coin even rarer and more valuable. This rarity, combined with the coin's historical significance, has driven the price of the Mississippi Washington $quarter coin to its current market value of $34,651. As for the historical context of the Mississippi quarter, it's important to remember that coins don't just represent currency, they tell a story. The Mississippi quarter, along with the other state quarters, was part of the United States' effort to celebrate the country's diverse history and culture. The release of these coins was a way to bring awareness to the unique characteristics and milestones of each state, and Mississippi's inclusion was a testament to its pivotal role in American history. The Mississippi quarter is also part of the larger tradition of commemorative coinage in the United States. Commemorative coins are minted to celebrate significant events, milestones, or people, and they often carry a much higher value than standard coins. In this case, the Mississippi quarter honors the state's rich history, its role in the formation of the nation, and its contributions to the country's economic and cultural development. The Mississippi quarter's current market value of $34,651 is a reflection of its desirability among collectors. While it may have started out as a relatively unassuming piece of change, it has since become a prized item for numismatists and history enthusiasts. Coins like this one offer collectors a tangible connection to the past, and their value is often influenced by factors like rarity, condition, historical significance, and collector demand. Now that we understand the value, history, and significance of this remarkable coin, it's important to consider how collectors can acquire one. If you're hoping to add the 1817 to 2002 P mint mark Mississippi Washington $quarter coin to your collection, there are a few things you can do to increase your chances of finding one in great condition. First, be sure to visit trusted coin dealers and auctions, as these are the most reliable places to find high-quality coins. You can also explore online marketplaces, but make sure to research the seller's reputation and the coin's authenticity before making any purchases. For those who already own a Mississippi Washington quarter, it's essential to take good care of it to maintain its value. Keeping the coin in a protective case, avoiding handling it with bare hands, and storing it in a cool, dry place are all important steps in preserving its condition. The better the condition of the coin, the higher its potential value when it comes time to sell or trade. In conclusion, the 1817 to 2002 P mint mark Mississippi Washington $quarter coin is a beautiful and historically significant piece of American coinage. Its design, which honors Mississippi's statehood and its connection to the Mississippi River, makes it a unique and cherished item for collectors. With a current market value of $34,651, this coin serves as a reminder of how coins can be more than just currency. They can be windows into the past, preserving important moments in American history. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or someone just starting out, the Mississippi Washington quarter is definitely a coin worth paying attention to. Its value, rarity, and historical significance make it a valuable asset in any collection. So, keep your eyes peeled for this coin, and who knows, you might just find one that could be worth much more than you expect. Thanks for watching, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos about valuable coins and their fascinating histories. Welcome back to the channel, coin enthusiasts. Today, we have a truly fascinating coin to talk about, one that may be sitting right in your coin jar or collection, and you probably have no idea of its incredible value. We're going to explore the history, rarity, and current market value of the 1965 Washington $quarter coin. Believe it or not, this coin is worth a lot more than you might expect. In fact, the current market value is a staggering $15,871. Stick around as we dive into the details. Let's start by setting the stage. The 1965 Washington quarter was struck at the height of a significant transition in U.S. coinage. This was the first year that the U.S. Mint began producing quarters without a silver content, marking the beginning of a new era for U.S. coins. The U.S. Mint had to switch from using 90% silver to a copper-nickel-clad composition due to a growing shortage of silver and the skyrocketing price of silver in the early 1960s. So, the 1965 quarter features a composition of 75% copper and 25% nickel. This change in material is what sets the 1965 Washington quarter apart from its earlier, silver counterparts. At first glance, the design of the 1965 quarter may look very familiar to most collectors. The obverse, or front side of the coin, still features the profile of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. It's an enduring image of one of the most iconic figures in American history. The reverse of the coin showcases the familiar eagle perched on an olive branch, with the inscription, United States of America, surrounding it. While the design stayed largely the same as previous quarters, the absence of the silver content in the 1965 coin would be a significant factor in its rarity and value today. The 1965 no-mint mark Washington quarter holds special significance because it was the first year in which the U.S. Mint did not use a mint mark to indicate where the coin was struck. The usual mint marks, D for Denver, P for Philadelphia, or S for San Francisco, were not used in 1965, which created some confusion at first. However, this omission didn't deter collectors, and in fact, it's this very lack of a mint mark that contributes to the coin's high value today. Now, let's talk about why the 1965 Washington quarter is so valuable. The value of this coin can be attributed to a few different factors. First, the coin's rarity has played a huge role in driving its price. While millions of 1965 quarters were minted, the scarcity of high-quality examples has caused their prices to rise over time. Most 1965 quarters circulated heavily and were either lost or worn down to the point of being virtually unrecognizable. But for those who have managed to find pristine examples, the value is extraordinary. Another key factor in the coin's worth is its historical importance. As mentioned earlier, the 1965 Washington quarter was the first year that silver was completely removed from the coin. This momentous change in U.S. coinage history makes the coin a significant piece for collectors and numismatists. Collectors love to own coins with historical significance, and the 1965 Washington quarter is no exception. So, how much is this coin really worth? If you happen to have a 1965 no-mint mark Washington quarter in exceptional condition, the current market value is around $15,871. This price is based on coins that are in mint state condition, with sharp details, no wear, and minimal surface imperfections. Coins that have been preserved in this state are considered gem quality and can fetch a premium price on the market. If you happen to find one of these coins in your collection, you could be sitting on a small fortune. However, not all 1965 Washington quarters are worth this much. Coins that have been heavily circulated or show significant wear will have a much lower value. But don't fret. Even coins in lower grades still hold some value. A 1965 Washington quarter in worn condition could be worth a few dollars, depending on the demand in your area. It's always a good idea to get your coins evaluated by a professional if you think you have a valuable specimen. Now, let's take a quick detour into the coin's market history. The price of the 1965 no-mint mark Washington quarter has been steadily increasing over the years. In the early 2000s, these coins were worth only a few $100s in mint state condition, but as collectors began to appreciate the historical significance of this coin, demand surged. The rise in precious metal prices, especially silver, has also added fuel to the fire, making rare coins from the 1960s even more desirable. The current price of $15,871 reflects the continued growth in the demand for high-quality 1965 Washington quarters. It's important to note that while the 1965 no-mint mark Washington quarter is among the most valuable coins from this era, the other coins in the Washington quarter series from 1965 to 1967, which were also made from copper-nickel, do not generally command the same high prices. That's what makes the 1965 no-mint mark coin so special. It stands out as a prime example of rare U.S. coinage. If you're wondering how to check if your 1965 Washington quarter is worth this much, here are a few tips. First, inspect the coin closely for any signs of wear. If the details on Washington's portrait and the eagle on the reverse are still sharp, and there are no visible signs of significant damage, your coin could be a high-quality example. Second, consider having your coin professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service. A grade of MS65 or higher will significantly increase the coin's value. The higher the grade, the more money you can expect to get when selling it. In conclusion, the 1965 no-mint mark Washington $quarter coin is a truly valuable piece of American coinage. Its unique historical significance, combined with its rarity and the high demand among collectors, has made it worth a lot of money. At a current market value of $15,871, this coin is a prime example of how seemingly ordinary coins can become extraordinary treasures. So, take a closer look at your collection. You may just have one of these hidden gems waiting to be discovered. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more coin collecting tips and valuable coin discoveries. Also, let me know in the comments if you've ever come across a 1965 no-mint mark Washington quarter or if you've found any other rare coins in your collection. Until next time, happy hunting, and remember to keep an eye out for those valuable coins. Hello, coin enthusiasts, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're diving into one of the most fascinating coins in recent U.S. mint history, the 2013 Mount Rushmore mint mark Washington $quarter. This particular coin has a lot of value packed into it, not just because of its historical significance, but also because of its rarity and the immense demand among collectors. So, if you're into rare coins or just curious about what makes this quarter stand out, stay tuned. First, let's start by talking about the coin's historical background. The 2013 Mount Rushmore mint mark Washington $quarter is part of the United States Mints America the Beautiful Quarters program. This program, which began in 2010, honors national parks and other national sites across the United States with a new quarter design every year. The coin that we're discussing today, from the 2013 release, features a beautiful depiction of the iconic Mount Rushmore National Memorial. Mount Rushmore, located in the Black Hills of South Dakota, is home to the carved faces of 4 U.S. presidents: George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln. The memorial is one of the most visited sites in the country, and the 2013 quarter featuring this national treasure serves as a tribute to its historical and cultural significance. The coin shows an image of the memorial, with the presidents' faces standing tall against the backdrop of the rugged South Dakota landscape. The design is not only breathtaking but also a reminder of the country's heritage and the beauty of the American landscape. Now, let's talk about the mint marks. The 2013 quarter comes in 2 variations, one with a P mint mark struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and the other with a D mint mark struck at the Denver Mint. This is where it gets interesting for collectors. While both versions are fairly common, the Denver mint mark variety is the one that has caught the attention of collectors. It's important to note that this specific coin has become especially valuable due to its rarity and the condition in which it has been preserved. Most circulated quarters from 2013 can be found in pocket change, but those in excellent or mint condition can command impressive prices. However, the real value comes when the coin is in exceptional shape and has been carefully kept in pristine condition. At this point, you may be wondering, what's the real value of the 2013 Mount Rushmore mint mark Washington $quarter? Well, here's where it gets exciting. The current market value of this coin is a staggering $23,999. Yes, you heard that right, almost $24,000. So, how did this coin, which was initially worth just 25 cents, end up being worth so much? Let's break that down. First, you have to understand that rare coins, especially those that have a historical connection to something as significant as Mount Rushmore, hold intrinsic value. Collectors love these coins because they are part of a limited series that celebrates American history. With only a limited number of these quarters in circulation, especially in mint or near mint condition, their value has skyrocketed. Secondly, the market value is also influenced by the quality of the coin. The 2013 Mount Rushmore Mint Mark Washington quarter dollar in question is one that has been graded highly by professional coin graders, typically with a grade of MS 67 or higher. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. Coins that are near perfect, with little to no signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration, are highly sought after by collectors. The demand for pristine examples of this coin has pushed its market value up to nearly $24,000. It's not just the rarity and condition that make this coin valuable. It's also the larger context of coin collecting trends. The America the Beautiful Quarters program, which ran from 2010 to 2021, was immensely popular, and coins from this program have seen steady growth in value over the years. Collectors are constantly on the lookout for specific coins in this series, particularly those that were minted in smaller quantities or are in exceptional condition. The 2013 Mount Rushmore Mint Mark Washington quarter dollar is one of those key coins in the series that has seen its value increase over time, and that trend is expected to continue. Let's also take a moment to talk about how you can ensure that your coin is in the best possible condition. If you've got one of these quarters in your collection, the first thing you should do is make sure it is well protected. Store your coins in a safe, dry place, away from extreme temperatures or humidity. Using protective coin holders or cases can help maintain the coin's pristine condition and prevent any damage. Remember, the better the condition, the higher the potential value. If you're lucky enough to own a 2013 Mount Rushmore Mint Mark Washington quarter dollar, it's important to keep it properly stored, and if you think it's worth it, consider getting it professionally graded by a reputable grading service. This can significantly impact the market price of your coin and ensure you're getting top dollar if you ever decide to sell. You might also be asking, where can I find one of these coins today? While many 2013 Mount Rushmore quarters are still circulating, your best bet is to look for those in specialized coin shops, online auction sites, or through trusted dealers who specialize in rare and collectible coins. Keep an eye on online marketplaces like eBay, where you can find these coins being sold by collectors or investors. So, is the 2013 Mount Rushmore Mint Mark Washington quarter dollar really worth $23,999? Absolutely. With its historical significance, rarity, and pristine condition, it has become one of the most valuable quarters in the America the Beautiful series. If you're a coin collector or just starting out, this is one coin you'll want to keep an eye out for. Who knows? You might just find one hidden in your spare change, and it could be worth more than you ever imagined. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you found it informative and helpful in understanding the value and significance of the 2013 Mount Rushmore Mint Mark Washington quarter dollar. If you have any questions or want to share your own experiences with rare coins, drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more exciting coin content. Until next time, keep searching for those hidden treasures, and happy collecting!